Alright, what's up everybody? So this is a base design that I've been using for a while. I built it solo. Um, I could put two people in it. Just a great base design, I feel like. Some people are going to flame me. I already know that that's going to be a thing, but it's a great base design. So obviously I'm not a builder. This is just something that I use and it's worked pretty well for me. So I'm sure there's going to be some people out there that can make this base a lot better, but let me give you a little tour here. So obviously you got the compound, everything like that. Come inside, two turrets here. Each one of these turrets watches like all angles of the inner peaks. Oil refinery here. You could choose to put an oil refinery here, or you could do another wall of honeycomb. It's just like preference, or maybe even like a large battery. Again, just preference. So as we go in, I like to make these double doors because they close quicker. And then you have a bedroom right here. It's for like just quick defense, stuff like that. Tons of loot storage, another locker, tons of furnaces, another locker there. Going into the core, tons of furnaces. Furnish it how you like, obviously. Just a normal 2x2. And then these are more bedrooms up here for more raid defenses and stuff like that. And onto the kind of more interesting parts of this base. So I like these peaks a lot because I feel like it just covers so much without exposing you. So you can like rocket PvP down there and stuff like that. You can drop down here if you need to. And again, these turrets cover every angle of the inner peaks. So just really good peaks in my opinion. You can see a lot. Pretty much covers every angle. Up here is kind of like a open core. You got the two turrets here watching that. These go up to the roof. And you could peek from the roof here. Put some windows, embrasures, or whatever. It's all preference. And then onto the roof. So these are new. These are experimental. A friend of mine suggested this because it's like it was possible, I guess. I don't know, but these are like roof bunkers. I don't know if I would keep them in because I mean they would have to get the external TCs in order to like open these up, so they'll probably be good, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep them, but they're there and they look good. So for now, I mean, I'm putting them in the video just because I feel like it makes it look, or at least it makes the base a little bit better, I guess. So these are the peaks, the external peaks, I guess, the shooting floor peaks. You can't jump down here, which, I mean, it's fine. You can get through here. And if somebody does find a way to get through here, like if they have Brutalist or something and somehow that makes it so you could slide down, you could put the little sirens. And what I really like about this base is that no matter if you're on the top floor or, you know, on the bottom floor or whatever, you can still like defend, you know, like if you're on the bottom of your peaks and someone's like right there, you know, you can shoot a rocket up into your peaks, kill them. It's really good. A lot of outplay potential with this base, I feel like. A lot of ways to win a raid defense. And again, preference on how to make the roof, you know, like you don't have to do it exactly the same way I do it. I mean, this is just, you know, something I cooked up while I was building the base. And also another thing, you have to lock these boxes. So that's the tour. And then one more thing that I think is really cool about this base is these pixel peaks right here. these have helped me against cheaters. These have helped me against, you know, door campers and raid defenses and stuff like that. You almost have like a full 360-degree view of outside your base, you know, so it's just really good. So after the base build, I will show how to like implement a China wall if you're into that. If you're in a bigger group, then it could be cool. If you're in a bigger group, I also suggest building this a little higher, but I usually build this solo. So the upkeep looks like this. So this is endgame, by the way, so it's like pretty costly on the upkeep, but I mean, if I could do it solo pretty easily without even like, you know, farm botting all wipe, then I'm sure most people can do it. Alright, so getting into the build, it's just a normal 2x2, and then so do something like this. So you want TC here. Then put a TC here. Jump up. I like to just high qual those off rip anyways. It's worth it early game too. So this is just early game type of stuff. You could furnish it how you like. Well, again, not a builder, but I built this base a while ago and it's worked really well for me. So here's your little jump up. Just like that, and then on the other side, this is just honeycomb. And for the honeycomb, oh shit. For the honeycomb, you want to upgrade these to sheet metal, just because you'll never see them again. So upgrade those to sheet metal. And then right here, you leave that middle spot empty. Right here is going to be where you put that bedroom for the quick defense. So you just do this, this, and that. And I don't know why, but every time I build this base, I feel like I do it a little bit different every time. Just goes to show, like, you know, how much possibilities are in this base design. It doesn't have to be exactly the way I build it. So remember, you could put a locker in the honeycomb or make use out of these by putting furnaces and stuff like that. It's all up to you. But I feel like it's just more beneficial to make it normal honeycomb. Again, upgrade these to sheet metal. Make sure they're there. Make sure that they're hard side, you know, facing outward. And once you have it to this, that's where you can start doing you can start working on the pixel peaks for your inners. So what you want to do is you want to just place a twig floor there. You build out 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place a triangle there. And then you come back with triangles like this. Just like that, and then you destroy all those. You want to keep these right here, so it's like a circle, triangle, triangle, because this is going to be your entrance, like that. Just like that. And then you just do the same thing on the other side. And then if you want to get your externals just out of the way, you build 4 squares out of this. So you have this circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, triangle there. And then to finish up the footprint for the inner peaks, it's square, triangle, square, triangle, square. Same thing on the other side. Oh, and you want to destroy this. So once you have it in this orientation, you probably have enough resources, and it's probably a good idea to upgrade all this to armor. Nope. At least the 2x2. I even like to do the jump up right there to armored, and then even the roof here. And that brings it to, let's see, almost 100 high qual. So it's, you know, it's getting up there in high qual, but definitely doable. What I like to do is, if it's window wall frame over on this side, I like to do it like opposite. So I would do window here, and then wall frame here. Just something I like to do. I don't know why. Maybe there's, you know, something to that. I'm not quite sure, but it's something I like to do. So just walls all the way around. This is just more like an airlock type of situation. You want to leave, obviously you don't want to like do this. You don't want to do that, but it's for later in the build. So now you're on to the inner peaks, and this is where you kind of have to make the decision on, you know, if you're a bigger group, maybe build one more up, or and like maybe have this like as a utility room or whatever. But this is usually where I start doing the peaks, just because I don't want my upkeep to be too high. So, and it works perfectly fine either way. So these are the peaks. You have these little pixel gaps. And then I do this, and that right here. Same thing over here, obviously. Just like that. And I like to upgrade that to sheet metal. It's also very important that when you have enough resources and everything, to upgrade this to sheet metal, even this little foundation right here. Because if they break that wall, obviously that's going to collapse. So just something to keep in mind. So the peaks are finished basically now, and it's just time to basically make your jump ups to your shooting floor, stuff like that. So right here is also where I like to put the bedrooms. So I'll put a bedroom here, and I'll put a bedroom like right here, but again, I like to do it like opposite. So if the entrance to that bedroom is over here on this side, I like to put this one over here on this side. Just something I like to do. And I also like to make my bedrooms sheet metal. This is where you put your jump ups. So again, I like to do it opposite. So if I put a jump up over this side, then I'll do the opposite on that side. Window there, wall from here. It's going to be our jump up picture. Let's just do that. And those are our jump ups right there. You just want to kind of fill it in, just kind of the same way you built the inner peaks. Make sure that gap's there. And this could just be filled in normally. And this is how you do the shooting floor. So just do this right here. Squares all the way around this part. Alright, just like that. And then you want to do that right there, so there's this little pixel gap here too. So the way I do these doors, if you've never, done it before, I'm sure if you're watching this video you probably have, but you just want to go from like the right side and just place the doors like that. And like that. And so this part can be a little bit tricky, but you just want to do wall frames up like that, and like that. I like to upgrade them to sheet when I can. And this is actually like something kind of new. I've always had these wall frames for stability, but that same buddy was watching me build it and he said that it would be a good idea to just do that, but before I used to just do that. So personal preference, I think I like this better because I feel like it's just, better for base defense, stuff like that. Okay, so once you're here, I just like to put wall frames like that all the way around the squares, and then put one at these triangles, so like that, all the way around, because it's going to help with stability later in the build, and it's just overall a good idea. So right here on these jump ups, it's going to be the same type of thing. You're going to do that right there. And then same thing over on this side. So on these jump ups, it's just going to be again like mirrored. So maybe start with whatever. Just put a door frame here or a wall frame. You could do this pretty much however you want, but this is just how I do it. Put window there, wall frame there, close it off. And once you're here, this is where we're going to put our little open core area. So it can be a little bit tricky, and that's why I like putting these down and kind of filling in the roof before I do it. So once you've filled in the roof for the most part, this is where we're going to put the little roof peaks. So, same type of thing, alternate, I don't know why I like to do that so much, but I feel like it just works really well. So just do these half walls around like that, floors like that. This is a little turret pod, and your jump up. And then you put a triangle here, and a low wall, and that's for another turret to watch the roof. So now onto the roof. First I'm going to show you these little bunkers that my friend told me about. So these aren't very important, and I think I low-key might have like fucked up the way to do it, but if you want to do it, it's just like this. You'd put boxes with locks in there, and then put a wall frame in the middle for stability. Close it off like that, put a wall here, and then it should work perfectly fine. However, on this reiteration, because like I said at the beginning, I somehow always build it different every time. I don't think I'm gonna do that. This right here, make that like a little brutalist peak. Roof there, maybe elevated roof here. I feel like it also helps with SAMs and stuff like that. Do stuff like that. And then maybe window there, window there. And that could be your roof, or you could do something different, completely up to you. You could put embrasures all around. This is basically the finished build, and now I'm going to get on to the China wall. So for the China wall, you want to go 9 triangles out from this second square foundation. Go 9 triangles out, and then you do these triangles, or these squares I mean, 2, 3, and then just get started on building it up. Or you could do it differently, it's completely up to you. On this third level, I like to put windows. So once you have the China wall, obviously you want to put these metal barricades like all the way around, like that. But one more thing that I can show you, you freehand that, a square, and then a triangle. Just like that, and then you can put an auto turret like that. Get it closer, or find a way to do it better, and then just obviously make an external TC, like going out that way. So that's the end of the base build. This is it from top view. I honestly really like this base design, even with the China wall, everything like that. It's worked for me in the past, so give it a try. Let me know how it works for you. And yeah, thanks for watching.